Hi Aries, how are you doing? This is your 2-weekly astrology and tarot scope, starting with the straightforward astrology to see you through the holiday season. If I'm not my usual effervescent self, my beloved donkey of 17 years died yesterday, so I'm still trying to get my energy back. But I have to say, an extraordinary thing happened that night when she was in her little shelter and was perfectly normal when I last saw her. A red admiral butterfly started flying around the Christmas tree, and I was like, that is definitely a sign. Anyway, so she did come and say goodbye to me. That's my story. Let's get back to you, although you're an Aries too, so I hope you had a better week than me. Now, this Christmas week is very intense. It kicks off with Mercury square Neptune. And so everybody on Christmas Day is feeling a bit, actually could be quite loving, could be interested in sort of forming a deeper soul union with you. But because Neptune's involved, there's also the danger of people encouraging you to get pissed or kind of, go too far in losing yourself. So be cautious with that. But I have to say, you are very psychic on that day. You're very in tune. You can sense things. If you're at a family gathering, you'll be looking around you and going, something's going on with that one. So trust your intuitions around anything that goes on Christmas Day. But it can be a time where you really bond with someone on a soul level. We then have, on the 26th, Mars, our ruler, trining the North Node. And there's lots of issues coming up around family, around home, and there's the opportunity for a deep healing in those areas. But bear in mind, you're probably a little bit vulnerable in those areas over the coming week because you're quite open emotionally to what's going on. Venus is sextile Pluto on the 28th. And that's quite intense for you. But interestingly, it gives you an opportunity to have a breakthrough connected to your career. Bizarrely, I have a business meeting on that day when normally I don't do anything like that when it comes to that week. So fingers crossed, there's an opportunity for you to step into your power and either the seed of the idea or something like a call or email coming up for you that takes you off in a new direction where you feel powerful and it gives you knowledge or an opportunity to increase your wealth. We also have Mars conjunct Chiron on the 1st. So you're stepping into the new year, really looking at your wounds, really looking at what you can heal and deciding, well, not even deciding actually, because there's such a deep soul healing going on, what is coming next. And what is coming next is that Mars on the 1st of January is going into our sign. Bring it on. That's when we feel truly ourselves. We feel strong. We feel empowered. Our mojo is right up. Be careful though, because you may be feeling that you all these things that you couldn't work out that you were feeling rushed to the surface and you might find yourself bad temper. Be forceful with love. Be forceful with love. Maybe I don't mean that, but you catch my drift. Be a loving, forceful being, not a kind of raging, roaring being. Allow yourself to just know that you've got your mojo back. It's the best placement for you with Mars. You're strong, you're powerful, and you step into the new year going, yeah, I know where I want to go. Okay, Mars is conjunct Chiron on the 29th, actually. We also have you committing to your career because we have the Sun conjunct Saturn on the 2nd. So you're like, right, I know which direction I'm going in. There's a lot on your mind about where you're taking your career, even though really you should be chilling out and having a good time. Mercury is also entering that space where you're getting serious. You want to get down to business. You want to think about where you're going and where you're going to take your career next. And the big news, equally in your career zone, is the massive partial solar eclipse in your career zone. So there's some kind of massive transformation. Interestingly, Neptune is involved on that day and it's giving us all the message that what we want to do and what we can do, we must listen to our intuition and our soul. There's no point just going into 2019 with your head. You've got to open up your heart, go deep within and say, what do I really want? And how can I achieve my goals? But by being true to my soul purpose and being true to myself. Uranus as well, which is in our sign, still, it went out and then it came back in, is going direct. So you should feel, there may be some things that have come up for you connected to the past. People getting in touch, shocks that reminded you of past patterns. Fortunately, that's over. And then by March, bye-bye. Surprising Uranus, you've learned that lesson. and everything's a lot calmer. But at the moment, Uranus is going forward and bringing about still a few surprises up until March. Let's look at what the tarot has in store for Aries in the Christmas and New Year 2 weeks. Hold on. Let's have a little look. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, again, you know, this may resonate with you. It might not resonate with you. It might be symbolic, but tune in and feel what's right for you in this tarot message. I love the symbolism. Yeah, you've been working hard. You're ready to go to the next level. You're reaping the harvest of the good work that you've done in the past. You might think, blimey, I'm a bit knackered. Yes, and there's an opportunity coming to you, and it may not be one that you expect. There may be something, in fact, that you can't see today when you're listening to this, but there's something there coming in. So broaden your horizons. Don't just go, these are my options, and focus on these options, because guess what? We often don't realise there is a multitude of choices. We just see maybe 4 or 5. There's something there as an opportunity and an offer for you. And you're like, right, see that. Forget about the past. You might be thinking about the past still. You know, it's time to move on. And exactly this. The Magician. You step in with Mars in Aries to that Magician energy. You have everything you need in front of you to create your destiny and to go forward on a brand spanking new path where you feel empowered and you feel in your power. Allow that. Know it. You are the creator. Also, there could be a good union, somebody that believes in you, that wants to see you succeed, that may help you in some way. There could even be like a marriage or a business partnership coming up, but it's kind of equal and it feels, you know, like solid and good and worth celebrating. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last card. Those are all good. Not one not bad card in that lot. Yeah, here you are. Page of Rods, which in itself is a beginning. Do you remember little innocent you? Do you remember you when you had faith? When you had trust? When you saw the world as a big adventure? When you were like, right, what can I explore next? That is the energy to take into the next 2 weeks, and particularly the first week of next year. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I send you so much love. Have a fabulous festive season, whatever you believe in. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Will I? Speak to you soon.